Hi, welcome to today's deep dive summary of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, Part 3, Building Systems That Work Without Willpower. One of the most powerful ideas in this journey is building systems that remove the need for willpower. Instead of relying on motivation or self-control, you create a structure that runs by itself. This means setting up automatic transfers to savings and investments, paying bills on autopay, and even scheduling reminders for money reviews. When your system is working correctly, you do not have to constantly think about money. You only need to check in once a month to make sure everything is flowing as it should. This approach removes stress and reduces the chance of mistakes. It gives you peace of mind and the freedom to focus on what matters most. Understanding the role of psychology in money. Money is not just numbers on a page. It is deeply tied to our beliefs, emotions, and habits. Many people grow up with certain ideas about money from their families, culture, or past experiences. These beliefs often affect their behavior more than they realize. Some people feel shame around money, while others are afraid to spend or invest. Understanding your money story is the first step in changing it. Ask yourself what messages you heard about money growing up and how those ideas influence your decisions today. Once you recognize these patterns, you can replace harmful beliefs with empowering ones that support your rich life. Overcoming the fear of starting. One of the biggest challenges is simply getting started. Many people wait for the perfect time or the perfect plan, but that time never comes. There is always something else to do, something else to learn, or a reason to delay. The truth is, you do not need to know everything to take the first step. Whether it is opening a savings account, starting to invest, or creating a conscious spending plan, the important part is to begin. You can refine your plan as you go. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every action you take builds momentum and brings you closer to your rich life. The importance of financial education. Education is the foundation of smart money decisions. The more you understand how money works, the more confident you become. You do not need a finance degree to be successful, but you should know the basics. Understand compound interest taxes, retirement accounts, credit scores, and investment types. Read books, take courses, and follow trusted sources of information. The more you learn, the less fear you will have, and the more opportunities you will see. Financial education is not just for the rich, it is the path to becoming rich. Creating a money calendar. To stay consistent and in control, it helps to have a money calendar. This is a simple tool where you schedule regular financial tasks and reviews. For example, you can set a date each month to review your budget, check your savings, adjust your investments, and plan for upcoming expenses. You can also include yearly tasks like reviewing insurance or updating beneficiaries. A money calendar ensures you stay proactive rather than reactive. It makes money management part of your routine, not a stressful chore. This regular check-in keeps your system strong and your goals in focus. The role of values in financial decisions. Your financial choices should reflect your personal values. What matters most to you? Should your money support travel, creativity, security, family growth, or freedom? Knowing your values helps you make better decisions. You can say no to things that do not align with your vision and yes to what does. This clarity reduces stress and guilt because you are living in alignment with what you truly care about. Your rich life will not look like anyone else's, and it should not. It is your values that guide the way, not trends or pressure from others. An emergency fund is one of the most important tools in your financial plan. It protects you from the unexpected, like job loss, medical bills, or urgent repairs. Ideally, you should have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved in a high-yield savings account. This fund gives you breathing room and peace of mind. It lets you make smart decisions instead of desperate ones. It turns crises into inconveniences. You hope to never use it, but you will be glad you have it if you ever need it. Thank you for listening. Please stay tuned for next upcoming part of this book. The Psychology of Spending. People often spend money for emotional reasons, not logical ones. We buy to feel good, to avoid pain, to fit in, or to reward ourselves. Understanding the psychology behind your spending can help you make better choices. Are you spending to impress others or to bring genuine joy? Are you buying out of habit, boredom, or pressure? Once you know your patterns, you can create new habits that support your goals. For example, if shopping is your escape, consider healthier alternatives like journaling, exercise, or social connection that also bring you peace and joy. Avoiding lifestyle creep. As income grows, it is easy to increase spending without even noticing. This is called lifestyle creep, and it can eat away at your wealth. People often raise their standard of living with every raise instead of saving or investing more. They get nicer cars, bigger homes, fancier clothes, and more expensive hobbies, without realizing that these changes lock them into a higher cost of living. To avoid this trap, keep your core expenses stable and increase your savings rate as your income grows. Decide in advance how much of each raise will go to your rich life plan, not just your lifestyle. Building wealth in phases. Wealth is not built overnight. It happens in stages. First, you stabilize your finances by paying off debt and building savings. Then you build momentum by investing and automating your systems. Next, you grow your income and focus on long-term goals. Finally, you preserve and enjoy your wealth while possibly giving back to others. Each phase requires different actions and priorities, but they all build on the same foundation: smart habits and intentional choices. Knowing what phase you are in helps you focus on the right actions for today while preparing for the future. Planning for major life events. Life is full of big events that affect your money. Getting married, having kids, buying a home, changing careers, or retiring all require careful planning. Think ahead and create savings accounts for each major goal. Anticipate the costs and build them into your system. Do not wait until the last minute or hope things work out. Prepare in advance and adjust as needed. This planning gives you confidence and flexibility. You can face changes with ease instead of stress because you already have a plan in place. Emergency funds and financial security. An emergency fund is one of the most important tools in your financial plan. It protects you from the unexpected, like job loss, medical bills, or urgent repairs. Ideally, you should have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved in a high-yield savings account. This fund gives you breathing room and peace of mind. It lets you make smart decisions instead of desperate ones. It turns crises into inconveniences. You hope to never use it, but you will be glad you have it if you ever need it. Thank you for listening. Please stay tuned for next upcoming part of this book.